Everybody recovered from the Super Bowl last night. That was, I guess, kind of a predictable result. But man, it was a boring game. I have to tell you, it was not at all interesting to watch. Tony Romo pretty much nailed it when he said it felt like a scoring spree when we got up to 3-3. In fact, I think my favorite part of the entire night was Tony Romo and his call of the game. He was, I think he's great in the booth anyway. You guys heard me talk about that before, but he was the only entertaining part of last night. So before we get started tearing into our boxes and our packs, there's a little bit of information to go over. So let's get started with that. Feedback, guys, set to be completely automated. And gals, anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get positive feedback in return. And of course, the more important message there is to say thank you. I do appreciate everyone who bids and breaks and chats and hangs out with me and all that jazz. We are looking now at breaks that are coming up in the next few days. This stuff is already listed on eBay, and we're going to be breaking it between now and Saturday. Tomorrow night will be a Leaf autograph football jersey, a Leaf autograph full-size football helmet, and we're going to do a full case of Series 1 Jumbo, but the base cards have their own bidding category in that, okay? So when boy, I can't speak tonight. When we do the half cases of Series 1, which we sometimes do, all the cards ship. When we do a full case, the teams are going to get any autograph cards, any relic cards, numbered cards, and anything that is an insert as defined by the Topps checklist. Everything else would be considered base and would go to that separate bidding category when we do the full case, okay? Wednesday, we will do a TriStar Game Day Greats autograph football jersey, a pair of Gold Rush autograph mini helmets from Series 4, and my last case of Contenders football, which I'm going to be sad to see go. Thursday, we will open a case of Limited football and a case of Optic basketball. Friday, we have a single new release that comes out on Friday, and that is Panini 1 football. It is 2 10-box cases make up a master case. So some people are going to break them by 10-box cases. Some people are going to break them by master 20-box cases. I may mix and match, but we're going to start out with a 20-box master case. So we'll have 2 10-box inner cases in that first break on Friday night. We will also break ourselves another case of Crown Royal basketball same night. Saturday night will be a full case of Bowman Draft Super Jumbo. And that's another one, guys. Paper base cards don't ship to the teams on that one either. The paper base has its separate bidding category. In that particular break, the teams are going to get all the inserts, autographs, parallels, numbered cards, and all of the chrome cards, which is probably like half the case almost is probably chrome cards. A lot of chrome in there. Okay, so here's our shipping information for tonight. We've got one free shipping break. That is Onyx Premier Gear Baseball. And if you happen to go hitless in that, your team is not, or your player rather, is not the player pulled, your consolation card would typically be held to ship out with the next break, simply because it is a free shipping break. If you don't want to wait for that next package and you want it to go out right away, hit me up and let me know, and I will take care of it. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, that's Crown Royal and Playbook. I'm anticipating that to get out the door to you on or before Thursday is where I'm projecting it right now. As always, if I can get it out faster than that, I will. And if you happen to not pull something in Crown Royal and or Playbook, your consolation cards are going to go out with the rest of the break, okay? So this first break, this is crazy. This is mostly pretty much just me, I think, because it's almost all either unsold or unpaid spots. We do have a few of you that picked up a couple of players in here, but this is a single box of 2018 Onyx Premier Gear Baseball. This is break number 3. Of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, the 4th of February. All the stuff that says no bids buyback, those were unsold teams. So if anything, or players rather, if anything comes out for one of those players, it hangs out here with me. And then, of course, we had a couple of unpaid players. That was Nova and Javier, Wander Javier. So if anything comes out for those, well, guess that's going to end up with me too, since somebody bought it and didn't pay for it. We have Crown Royal basketball coming up next, and guys, and gals, there is a reasonable possibility that we may have some unpaid teams in there as well. The last I looked, we had probably 6 or more unpaid in Crown Royal and a couple unpaid in football, but maybe they'll be paid by the time we get this done. We'll kind of sort that out as we go along. You notice probably right there that the background went out of focus. That was by design. Don't sweat that. We're going to be able to see everything. So I'm trying to show you all the tape and the seals. This box is big, and it's hard for me to get it all in the frame. So I'm showing you. You see how Onyx seals it up so you can see that nothing's been opened or broken or whatever on this bad boy. And let me catch up and see who's in chat before we cut the tape on this one. So Orlando is here, and Ezekiel. Mike said he would rather watch paint dry than the Super Bowl. I kind of agree with you, man. It was boring last night. Dirty Dog is here. Sean is here as well, and Griffin and Greg. And Dirty Dog, you got a helmet today. Nice. And I don't know what's up with all this unpaid stuff. Griffin's like, why is all this stuff unpaid? Like, I don't know why all this stuff is. Suddenly, we've had a rash of unpaid stuff. I don't quite know why myself. I don't know. We're going to see if it calms back down. And if we keep going at these really high rates of unpaid stuff, at some point, we may end up switching to, next day kind of thing, where it ends one night and breaks the next night. I don't really prefer to do that, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we've got ourselves another pair of shoes here. That's what we've been pulling all along, or game-used autograph shoes. In fact, we haven't pulled anything but game-used autograph shoes so far. That looks to me like that's probably going to be Austin Beck, but there's going to be a card in here to tell us. And it looks like he signed both shoes. And let's see if we can find... Where's our little card? Come on out of there now. I mean, gosh, even if you knew somebody with the size foot of these guys, the shoes themselves are worth the $4.99. Take them and wear them. That's what I'm saying. That was, in fact, Austin Beck. So our autograph shoes going to Austin Beck. There's all of our Onyx authentication that goes with them. On the back of the shoes, of course, is where you find your little Onyx Premier Gear sticker. Do they have them on both? Or just on one? They may only have it on one, but yeah, I guess the sticker's only on one, but regardless, they're both autographed, and clearly they're a matched pair. So that is how our Onyx Premier Gear went. More shoes. Why is it always shoes? I don't know why it's always shoes. Oh, I was getting ready to say hi, Brianna, but Brianna says it's Doug. Hi, Doug. You know I'm probably not going to remember that because I have a habit of just looking over there and calling the name I see. So I'm going to apologize to you ahead of time, Doug, if I forget and call you Brianna, which you know I'm probably going to. We all know how I am, right? And John Paul is here. Hi, John Paul. And hi, Stang Lover. How are you? And Stang Lover, you are probably right. Some of it is probably people that are creating new accounts and buying and then not paying specifically for the point of hoping to, cause me to lose money or whatever. That's certainly not unheard of. People who have gotten unpaid item strikes, they find ways to come back at you even though, you didn't do anything but ask them to pay you and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Mike, if we have unpaid or open spots, for sure on these upcoming breaks, there'll be an opportunity to grab those. I'm actually going to take a look here in a second. I got to get these big shoes out of the way. And I'm going to take a look again and see where we sit on that. Meanwhile, I'll let you guys look at this for a second. I'm going to put away these giant shoes, and I will be right back. Yeah, I don't know why every single thing we've pulled out of Premier Gear has been shoes. So like they talk about it there being bats and all this other stuff, and gloves and jerseys and helmets and hats. Like, why don't we get any of that? Why do we only get like shoes? I don't get it. All right, so we have got a couple of teams unpaid here, but this is somebody that I know. So I'm going to say maybe they have just got something going on tonight. And I'll just roll the dice and let that ride. And I hope, we'll assume, maybe, that I'll end up getting paid for the stuff in Crown Royal, hopefully. All right, so we've talked about this before. You've also had a chance to gaze upon it here for a couple of minutes while I was looking that up. So we're going to move right along into a 16-box case of 18-19 Crown Royal basketball. Full case break number 6. Also ended tonight on eBay Monday night, the 4th of February. Team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. And we have had pretty good luck as a whole out of Crown Royal. I mean, there's lots of, we've actually had lots of good veteran stuff coming out. And we've had good rookie stuff too. But I've been really pleased with the quality of veteran autographs that we've gotten out of Crown Royal this year. So that's all good. Hopefully we're going to have more of the same tonight, I expect, anyway. And Sean is here. Yes, Mike, those shoes were in like a Ziploc bag or a Glad bag. I didn't look at the brand, but you got the general idea, yeah. Onyx always does that on their game used stuff. In fact, it usually goes, because honestly, we've broken a bunch of different Onyx stuff over the years, and we do those game used batting gloves sometimes. And those don't go in a baggie, but they were in a box, like rolled up in a box. And oh my gosh, like I opened it up and the smell knocked me down, son. It was awful because it was like sweat and dirt that had just probably been put in that box when it was still damp or wet or something. And oh my word, did it smell. So I think the idea of the plastic bag might be twofold. They do have dirt and all kinds of stuff on them. They don't clean them up after they use them in the game. They just sign them and they throw them in a bag. So part of it is probably to catch the dirt. And part of it might be to contain the smell. Although those shoes did not smell. But, you know, I'm just saying. James, you were asking me if the Knicks are paid for. I think they were. As I said, I've just got these couple here, but it is somebody that I know, so I'm going to assume they just kind of hit a little snag in their evening, and we'll assume that it's going to go through. But actually, your Knicks are taken care of, my friend, so you've got no worries there. And LA is here, too. Hi, LA. Chad, you are asking me about Playbook. I have one unpaid spot in Playbook at the moment, but that also is someone that I know that bids with me off and on, and I feel like that again is somebody who's probably just gotten tied up with something, so I'll probably end up letting that rock and roll ride as well. Michael, I have not opened Playbook yet. It is going to be right after we do Crown Royal. So we did the Onyx Premier Gear first, Crown Royal is second, and Playbook is third in line tonight. Jay Allen, I did already do the Onyx Premier Gear. It was Austin Beck. It was shoes again, Austin Beck. So that's the dealio with that. Crown Royal, as you see, we have one pack per box, and then we're going to find all kinds of interesting inserts and numbered cards, as well as our autographs and relics and case hits and whatnot. But you know, we're due to find a kaboom. For sure we are. We have not had one of those in a couple of cases. We had them come out of the first 2 or 3 cases, and then they didn't come out of 2 or 3 cases. So I think we're definitely due to have that show up. Maybe tonight, I hope. Oh, and you guys, so we had, some of you probably were part of this break. Do you remember in Optic football, back, I don't know, one of the later case breaks, we pulled that 1-of-1 Tom Brady from downtown, that gold 1-of-1 Tom Brady. And I asked the guy who hit it, hey, let me know after you sell it, because I was interested to see what it went for. You know, I thought it might go $600-700, something like that. Yeah, he sold it so that it ended last night, right after the Super Bowl, because he's a super smart guy. I probably would have listed it right away. He was smart enough to wait and have it end after the Super Bowl. And he got over $1,200 for that card. I'm so excited for him. I thought that was so awesome. Did way, way more than I thought it was going to do. You know, I would have thought maybe $700-800. I mean, because that's raw. That's not even graded. Over $1,200. So, congrats on that to our bidder who hit that out of Optic Football. It's just a fantastic hit. So, I get excited when you guys sell stuff for lots of money. So, see, when I like it when you share and tell me that you're making money off of the breaks. I think it's fun. All right, so here's the deal. We are looking for one autograph and one memorabilia card. In most of our boxes, we will have a few that will be hot boxes. When we have hot boxes, it will give us a second autograph in there. These fine things that you see there, they look like cracked ice, but they don't call them cracked ice. And here they call them crystals, and depending on the color, will tell us what they are numbered to. That one, numbered to 49, is red. So all the red ones are going to be to 49. Pacific Marquee DeAndre Jordan. We typically find only one of these a case, and sometimes it's power in the paint instead of this. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's kaboom. But we'll usually find that, what we just saw, and then at least one more out of either kaboom or power in the paint, typically. Bruce Brown and the Pistons is our first out. It is numbered to 199, hard signed autograph and relic. We've got a relic from Mr. Carl Anthony Towns, and that is the T-Wolves. Oh, Mike, you got 1375 out of the Barkley Contenders SSP. Nice. Oh, I like that. See, I think that's awesome. I love when you guys get good money for stuff, so congrats on that, friend. This is 225 for the Kings. It is Shumpert. And that, of course, was an extra hit in that box. So that was a hot box that we just looked at right there. Stang Lover, you are getting ready to list an Andre Reed 1-of-1 gold standard logo auto that you got back in May. You are like me, man. You don't get them listed really quickly. Of course, in my case, I don't list them at all, ever. One of these days, which is what I always say. Amari Spellman for the Hawks, that is to 99. Anytime you see this little copper color there, you know that will be numbered to 99. Rookie Royalty die cut, this is to 25. It's for the T-Wolves. It's that weird, they just kind of lop off, you know, one side of it, sort of. I think it's a strange die cut, but nonetheless, there it is. For the Pacers, Jalen Rose is our autograph hit. Jay Allen, you are out of here for tonight. That is numbered to 99. Where are you headed, Jay Allen? Got it. Oh, yeah, you probably got to hit the hay, don't you? It's getting about that time for you. Well, I will work on your Hornets, and we will definitely catch you in the next time. James Johnson and the Heat, and we have another hot box. Tyson Chandler and the Lakers gives us a bonus autograph out of that box, numbered to 49. Lasanz is here. Hi, how are you? How are you doing tonight? I know I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but you know I pronounce it wrong pretty much every time, so you're probably used to that by now, right? And Buckeye is here too. Hi, Buckeye. What's happening with you, Buckeye? Numbered to 99, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Hornets. 5:15 in the morning is way too early, Jay Allen. I think you should just say no and stay in bed. Just refuse to go. That would be what I would try to do. DeMar DeRozan and the Raptors, that is numbered to 25. Of course, then again, that's because I don't go to bed till like 2 or 3. So me trying to get up at 5 after going to bed at 2 or 3, it wouldn't work very well. For the Spurs, we have George Gervin, little throwback there, numbered to 49 for San Antonio. And Devin Harris is our relic coming out for the Mavericks. Another hot box. And our bonus autograph in it is Mark Aguirre for the Mavericks, numbered to 99. I seem to be finding all of our hot boxes early on tonight. Oh, Diwali, you have got a sick kid. I hate to hear that, man. Is it something like bad sick, like flu kind of sick? There's a Luca, and even though that's base, guys, they don't come out super often in here. In fact, there's plenty of cases where we don't get a Luca base at all. So even though that is base, that's kind of worth pointing out just as an aside. And I am going to go ahead and put him in a little sleeve right now because he doesn't come out super, super often. And there is Hamidou Diallo, Thunder, to 49. Buckeye, you're waiting on the football. We're not far off from football, man. You know, Crown Royal doesn't take us a long, long time to open. What, maybe 30 minutes, something like that. Maybe not even. To 49 for the Magic, die cut Mamba's Choice. And that is for Mo Bamba and the Magic. Eric Bledsoe comes out for the Milwaukee Bucks. And it is to 99. Oh, your kids have got the flu. Oh, Diwali, that is not fun at all. Like, it's not fun for anybody to have the flu, but if kids get it, you know it just runs through the house. The Bulls and Chris Dunn, and another hot box. Steven Jackson and the Spurs to 99. What do you guys think? You think we could get lucky and have a whole case with a hot box, with a whole case where every single box had an extra autograph? I would like that. Oh, yeah, Stang Lover, you had a bunch of stuff that night. You're saying you got that one of one read, an Allen Ridley graded Valiant, and a bunch of the others. There are definitely nights like that, my friend, where it's just like everything you could think of, you hit. And then, of course, there's the nights where it's crickets and your teams hit nothing, and those nights aren't fun. But then the nights where you hit everything in sight kind of make up for it, I think. Jaylen Brown to 99 for the Celtics. A Panini's Choice Award die cut to 99. That's the big man, Karl Anthony Towns, for the T-Wolves. A redemption, boo, face down. We'll flip it at the end of the break, find out where that goes. Clippers, Jerome Robinson, another hot box. Ryan Anderson and the Phoenix Suns to 99. I am beginning to think that this whole case might really be hot boxes, which we have not had that before, I'll tell you. We've definitely, you know, or maybe we're just getting lucky and pulling all the hot boxes out right in a row, but usually you don't find quite that many in a row, but we'll see how it shakes out. Any way you cut it, I like getting extra stuff. Kyle Anderson to 49, Grizzlies. Behind that is a Panini's Choice Award die cut for Melo, numbered to 99. He was a Rocket for like a minute before he got sent to the Bulls, and he's a Bull for like a minute. Then I don't know where he's going after that. Trae Young, Atlanta Hawks, numbered to 199, hard-signed autograph and relic for your nice young rookie there. Jared Vanderbilt and the Nuggets. You have a little bit of a bad corner in upper left. Not terrible, but obviously imperfect. Relic there. First one that didn't have an extra auto in it. Diwali, you said everyone in San Antonio has the flu. Well, then I do not wish to go to San Antonio. I already had my bout of illness right around Christmas. 2 years in a row I got sick right around Christmas. One year my family came home sick, and I'm pretty sure that's where I got it. And I don't know where I got it this past year, and I don't even know that it was the flu. I don't kind of think it was, but whatever it was not fun. Robin Lopez to 99 for the Bulls. A die-cut rookie royalty to 49. That's Shamet and the 76ers. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, how about Colin Sexton? And it is to 199, hard signed autograph and relic. Here comes a Mo Bamba relic for the Magic. Buckeye says they need to build a wall around San Antonio. Do you think you can keep the flu in if you build a wall around it? I'm not sure about that now. I think the flu would have a way of traveling out and about around that wall. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I get the flu shot every year, so I don't know how I get sick at all, other than I guess it's maybe not the flu, but anyway, it's not fun when it happens, and especially not for your kids. So Diwali, I'm sorry your kids have the flu. That is to 49, Gary Harris and the Nuggets. We have ourselves a Mamba's Choice, numbered to 49, Kings, Marvin Bagley. Here come the Lakers, Mo Wagner. And is that going to be silhouette? Yeah, it is. Number to 199. So we got to waste a good silhouette card on a guy who signs his name like that. Come on, Mo Wagner. You can do better. The Sixers, Ben Simmons, relic. And I accidentally left a base card hanging out in the back of that pack. Sorry. Oh, Buckeye, now you're talking about the dome. That was like a Stephen King novel, right? Wasn't that Stephen King that wrote that, where a town just wakes up one day and they mysteriously have a dome around the whole town and nobody, you know, they can't get out, nobody else can get in, that whole deal? Isn't that Stephen King? Maybe it wasn't, but I think it was. Goran Dragic and the Heat to 49. Panini's Choice McCollum, Trailblazers to 49. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are having a good night. Here's a second Trae Young autograph for you. This one's a sticker, though, and it's to 149. Shamet to 70, or Shamet for the 76ers. Why did I say 276? I don't know, because I'm multitasking. I was trying to read over there what you guys wrote in chat. Diwali, when you get the flu, you just curl up in the fetal position in bed. I know lots of people that do that. I mean, kids, you're right, though, to take your point. Definitely kind of battle through that sort of stuff way easier than we do as adults. They just kind of roll on through it. Mike, is that the name of the book? You wrote in Firmament. Is that the name of a book that does the dome thing I was talking about? Jaylen Brown to 49 for the Celtics. Or maybe it wasn't even Stephen King, but anyway, I thought it was. For the Warriors, Boogie Cousins, Panini's Choice Award 225. Indiana Pacers bringing Aaron Holiday to the party to 199, silhouette, hard signed autograph and relic. Behind that, the Suns with Stephen Marbury. How about that? I've seen any Stephon Marbury in a long time. Well, we have an extra autograph. I accidentally pulled it forward with the base. So let's go ahead and flip it. Another hot box and another Tyson Chandler. That one is to 60. I think we hit him earlier. And now we hit him again. So, bookend. Oh, we're going to hit a kaboom. I told you it was time to hit one. I had that feeling that we'd gone too long without hitting one. I see one on the horizon. This is Prince to 99 for the Hawks. And here is our elusive case hit kaboom. It is Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors. So as we have learned, kaboom is not coming out of every single case. It's probably, well, this is what, maybe our third one out of 6 cases, but they came out of a couple cases in a row and then not at all for several and then now show up again. So those have a little value to them in the fact that they're popular and they're hard to hit. Musa for the Nets, that's numbered to 99. Depending on, of course, the player, depends on the value of those, but definitely worth the price of admission. Dante DiVincenzo for the Bucks. Oh, Mike, you hit a LeBron kaboom yesterday. That's a nice one. Stang lover. You thought this, yeah, I get what you're saying, old dome minion. I get you. Stang lover, you're funny. Mike, you sold your, wow, that sold quickly. Your LeBron Kaboom that you pulled last night, you already sold it today for $111. Well, not too shabby there, huh? Why won't that go in there? This is the Trailblazers. It is Evan Turner to 99. A Mamba's Choice to 99 for the Knicks with one Kevin Knox. Yeah, Mike, if they put the Kabooms in the rewards, what? I don't remember, a couple months ago. We talked about it when they first became available. It takes a lot of points to get them, and they're multi-sport. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Clippers, that's a silhouette to 199, hard-signed autograph and relic. And then Mikal Bridges for the Suns is our other relic. So, I mean, I'm glad they put them in rewards because it's nice to have another alternative of something you can get with all those points. But at the same time, I kind of wish they hadn't, because they were really, or at least that they hadn't put basketball in there, you know, that it had been sports other than basketball. I liked that you could only get basketball from here, you know, from a basketball product. So I was kind of a little bit bummed about that part of it, but I was glad to see that it was available for baseball and football and whatnot. But anyway. It says Avery Bradley, Clippers to 99. Panini's Choice Award, that's Kevin Love and the Cavs to 25. A little die cut. Yeah, Griffin, for sure. The Kabooms have always been good. I mean, they've been in and out of basketball for several years. I mean, all the way back maybe to like 11-12 or some, or definitely in 12-13, maybe 11-12. Aaron Holiday to 199, hard signed auto and relic. And for the Pistons, it's Grant Hill. And over the years, I mean, they've been in various things, Excalibur, and they had them in Innovation. Was it Innovation? Yeah, I think Innovation, they were in that. Then they went to Excalibur. Then they went to something else, and they disappeared for a year or two, and then they came back. I mean, they kind of wander in and out with Kaboom as far as basketball goes over the years. Well, D-Wally, the designs I think are different, but again, my point is I just didn't want to have any others out there. This is to 99, Julius Randle and the Pelicans. For basketball, just because it's always been like such a fun basketball pull, and that's always been the only place you could get it. I just wish they had made it for other sports and not basketball, that's all. Celtics, Robert Williams III to 75, rookie royalty die cut. Mikal Bridges and the Phoenix Suns, that is to 149. And a Michael Porter Jr. relic for the Denver Nuggets. Mike says they're the exact same design. Okay, and they're more than one of some players. So that's probably why we're thinking there are different designs, because some of them do look different. I guess different couple of images, it sounds like, for certain players. I don't know. I don't have enough points to get the packs out of rewards. I don't really do much with points, and when I do get them, I usually try to redeem them pretty quickly if I can just find something, because I don't like them piling up. I lose them or whatever, you know. So I just pick out some little odds or ends thing, and that's that usually. Dennis Schroeder for the Thunder to 99. Panini's Choice Lonzo and the Lakers, die cut to 75. Dante DiVincenzo and the Bucks. And that is to 199 as well, hard signed and relic. Dominique Wilkins for the Atlanta Hawks. Mike, you hit a 2,000 points redemption card. Well, that's nice. What'd you hit? That had to be out of something good. Like, what did they slide one in? National Treasures or some high-end product where they have no business putting redemptions? Usually, if you get one that high, it comes out of a pretty pricey product. This is Last Box Mojo, by the way, guys. So we've got to try to bring the heat here in this last box and see if we can't make it happen for somebody. It says Harrison Barnes to 99 for the Mavericks. A Panini's Choice Award die cut for LeBron and the Lakers. Forgot to see what that was numbered to, though. What is that numbered to? 99, I guess, over there. The 76ers hit Zaire Smith. Hard signed autograph and to 199. And Colin Sexton for the Cavs. Our last live hit is a relic. Of course, we do have a redemption. You know what's going to happen with that. We'll flip it over. We're probably going to know where it should go right away. Nonetheless, we will go to the Panini website and verify the team, and it will also tell us what it's going to be numbered to. So we're going to do all of that stuff right now, and then we will recap it. D. Wally, somebody got a I didn't even know there was such a thing as a 15,000 points card, and someone got it in a blaster box. That's so strange, huh? And we have Landry Shamet, and it is a silhouette, and that is another one for the 76ers, who I think, didn't we already hit a couple of good things for the Sixers, but looks like you're going to hit one more. I'm going to guess this will probably be numbered to 199, but we're going to go find out anyway. So let's roll over here to the Panini website. Let me try to get us on the right page, and then we can go there once I get us where we're supposed to be. What is that? Go away, message, whatever you are. Go away, message. Like, why don't they cooperate? You X them out and they just pop right back up. All right, so we are headed to Crown Royal on our friendly neighborhood checklist here. What did I say the card set was? Rookie silhouette. So that should be right there. It is card number 217, which means there's Landry. He is a 76er, and it is numbered to 199. So that was all pretty much like we expected, but you know me. You know I like to put it up there on the screen, let everybody see it when we have redemptions. So, D-Wally, you're out of here. All right, we'll take care of those kids and try to keep yourself from getting sick too, and we will catch you the next time, man. Okay, let's do a little recapping here. So the die cuts and things, I'm not going to read off all these numbers, but you guys saw them when they went through the first time, but if you didn't, there they were again. There's our Kaboom case hit Kawhi Leonard. Some more die cut Mamba's Choice, Panini Choice, Rookie Royalty, all numbered to various things. Another case hit Pacific Marquee. That one is DeAndre Jordan and the Mavericks. Anytime we're taking a look at a crown with that copper color, it's going to be numbered to 99. We mostly hit those tonight. Hit a few that were red. The reds are 249. And one purple, he is 225. That one is DeRozan for the Spurs. And then those are our numbered cards that did not have an autograph or a relic attached to them. Now we'll take a look at our hits. So we've got, of course, we're going to have all totaled 16 relics sitting by themselves, and then more than 16 autographs because we had quite a few hot boxes tonight. So there's a Colin Sexton to 199. Cavaliers, the Hawks with the Trae Young to 199. Ryan Anderson to 99 for the Phoenix Suns. Little relic there for the Clippers. The Spurs with Steven Jackson to 99. The Bulls, we have the Nuggets and Jared Vanderbilt. That'll make somebody happy. Somebody said the other night about, there's only one picture of Jared Vanderbilt on every card we've seen. It's him holding up his, jersey or whatever on draft night. So that would make somebody happy. See that. Mark Aguirre to 99 for the Mavericks. Mavericks relic. Then for the Spurs, you got George Gerwin. He is numbered to 49. Tyson Chandler and the Lakers to 49. The Heat. The Pacers with a little Jalen Rose to 99. The Kings with Shumpert to 25. T-Wolves. And Bruce Brown for the Pistons. Bruce was numbered to 199. We have the redemption for the 76ers. Shamet to 199. Also to 199, the 76ers with Zaire Smith. There's a cool Dominique Wilkins relic for the Hawks. The Bucks to 199, Dante DiVincenzo. Mikal Bridges to 149 for the Suns. The Pacers to 199, Aaron Holiday. The Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to 199 for the Clippers. That's to 99, Musa and the Nets. Tyson Chandler again, that one's to 60 for the Lakers. Aaron Holiday again to 199 for the Pacers. That one is on a silhouette. A second Trae Young to 149. That one was a sticker. To 199 silhouette Lakers Mo Wagner. And then Eric Bledsoe to 99 for the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, so that is Crown Royal Basketball. Oh, Jay Allen, you were catching the recap. We didn't have very good luck for your Hornets tonight, I am afraid, sir. I tried to work the mojo for you, and we did not have the desired results this evening, I'm afraid, in that regard. I'm sorry, man. I was trying to send you off to bed with good dreams of nice hits. All right, so if you did not see this earlier, that's the information you need to know about shipping. And if you happen to be in the Premier Gear Break, consolation cards, of course, would be held to ship with your next package unless you tell me otherwise, because that was a free shipping break. If you're in one of the paid shipping breaks and you end up getting nothing, not a single card pulled, any consolation cards that you are due will ship out when the rest of your break ships out, because it is a paid shipping break. We are headed into an 8-box case of 2018 Playbook football. This is break number 8. Also ended tonight on eBay, of course, Monday night the 4th. And same format that you have grown to know and love. Your team names are on one side. Your eBay user ID is up in lights across from your team on the opposite side. And unless I get lucky and another one of my distributors calls me up and says, hey, I got in some more Playbook, we're probably out of Playbook after this. Of course, I thought I was out the last time, and I got a call out of the blue where he said, hey, we just got some more Playbook. You want it? And I was like, yeah. I mean, I had to pay a lot more. They upcharged you. Don't make no mistake about that. But nonetheless, I was still wanted it because I like Playbook. Man, that last one always gets like stuck in the bottom. Out of there. So, yeah, unless I just get lucky and they get some more and somebody calls me up and offers it to me, we're probably not going to have more Playbook after this. Hard to get this year. Harder than normal, really. Of course, they skipped it last year. Wasn't any Playbook at all last year, but normally we have it. Staying Lover, you have got Jags, Panthers, Niners, and Bucks. You are looking for a lot of stuff there. A vault, some booklets, some veteran stuff. You got a big wish list. All right, man. I'll try to fill it for you. Orlando, you are still trying to hit a Peyton Manning, so you need to have that come out for your Colts. All right. Got that mojo working. James, you need to see the list again. Well, my friend, I have got stuff out of the boxes already, so I cannot switch off of the table view for obvious reasons because I've already got things opened up. But what I can do is put the list up for you again at the end of the break. if that would be helpful to you, or if you have a question about it, I can look it up for you myself and answer the question, and or put it up again after the break. I just can't switch you off of this table view once product's out, you know. Dirty Dog, you need Cardinals, Dolphins, Bengals, and Raiders. Griffin, you need some Patriot love. Like the Super Bowl last night wasn't enough Patriot love for you, man? Come on. And then did you all see that article today? I didn't read the whole article, but there was an article that said basically Bill Belichick doesn't need Tom Brady to win Super Bowls, and last night proved it, you know, that basically Belichick could just put practically anybody in at quarterback and win a Super Bowl was the idea behind the person's opinion who was writing the article. I was like, whew, I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, yeah, the guy's good, and yeah, you know, I mean, certainly nobody lit it up tonight, Brady, Goff, or otherwise, but I thought that article was a little harsh, I thought. So, well, James, I can definitely put it up for you again right at the end of the break, man. Just remind me, okay? And I'll put it up there for you again. Glenn, you need the Rams and the Titans. And Griffin, you said that one that didn't cost you any money last night. I gotcha. Avante Maddox is first out. It is numbered to 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Rashawn Evans and the Titans comes out second. It is numbered to 49. Mike Ditka, signature materials for the Bears. A little imperfection on that top edge there, but you probably don't mind a whole lot because it's minor, and that's nice, and it's numbered to 49. And if you have the Bears, you probably like hitting Mike Ditka. And our first booklet is a Dante Pettis. It's numbered to 25 for the 49ers. Few imperfections there on the spine, nothing too outrageous, and a couple of very nice relics. Pieces of maybe a letter or a number, possibly, on those. And here we have Terrell Davis for, that's the wrong sleeve, for the Broncos. This is a relic to 299. A Hot Routes Alvin Kamara relic for the Saints. That's numbered to 299. X's and O's, Ronnie Brown, the Dolphins. And the X's and O's is to 25. That's our card set. And, of course, you've got an autograph and a relic there. Our booklet here is Royce Freeman for the Broncos. You've definitely got all kinds of chipping and things on the spine of that, so it looks like it's been either open and closed a lot, or it was held open, you know, a lot when it was being signed. It's numbered to 125 for Royce Freeman and the Broncos. A little bit on that edge there, too. You said Stang Lover sounds like Jets or Bills beat writer trying to con Brady into retiring. I don't think anybody can con him into retiring. I don't think he's going to retire till he's good and ready. Anthony Miller and the Chicago Bears. That is numbered to 199. I can't even remember exactly where I saw it. It was like Bleacher Report or Sports Illustrated, like one of the apps is who had it. I'm sure you could, if you searched the headlines, you could probably find it. It was just today. Cortland Sutton to 299, a Hot Routes relic. And we're going to have a big hit because we have this points card, and, you know, that just equals a big hit. So there's that. And here comes the hit. It's one Baker Mayfield, and it is numbered 1 of 1. I told you, a big hit, didn't I? I did say that. Got a little bit of wear around the edges here. You know, you can see it on the crease and down here at the corner, so it is not perfect. It is a 1 of 1. It is Baker. You ready to see it? Let's take a look at it. Oh, yeah, you got a little printing plate over there on that side, your relic and your hard-signed autograph for a 1 of 1 Baker Mayfield booklet for the Browns. Told you those points cards equal big hits. Somebody just made some money. It looks like it was Mike. Mike seems pretty happy, so I think it was Mike that has the Browns tonight. You guys know I'm terrible about keeping up with who has what team, so don't take it personally when I don't remember who has what team. I look at too much stuff putting in that spreadsheet. I can't retain it. To 199, that is DJ Chark and the Jags. Cortland Sutton comes out for the Broncos with a very nice looking relic, actually, numbered to 50. Mike, I'm just looking at your little emoji message. I'm not going to read that one out loud, but that's funny. It is Mark Andrews and the Ravens to 10. Ooh, Steelers. How would you like to have a Mason Rudolph booklet? I bet you would. A little bit of wear on the spine of that one. Nothing terrible. It is numbered to 99. Nice relic over here. And your hard-signed autograph for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dirty Dog is already trying to buy that Baker Mayfield. Look at that, Mike. You've already got a potential buyer, man. That's not too shabby. Jason Witten and the Dallas Cowboys to 299. A Hot Routes Antonio Brown, who has been a hot mess lately. I can tell you that. Upper corners, neither one are perfect. Up top, you can see a little chipping on both. Numbered to 299. My Steelers. Steven Jackson, the Rams signature materials, numbered to 49. Here's a Deshaun Hamilton booklet. It is numbered to 125. Little wear once again on the spine of that one. And hard-signed autograph and relic there. Benrod's here. Hey, Benrod. I did not sell off your Packer spot, my friend. I recognized that it was you, and I figured that something strange had come up and that you would get squared up with me, so I did not sell it off. It is all good. All right? Uh-oh, you said something is not going well for you at home, man. Whatever it is, I hope it gets better. We won't pry into your business, but I hope everything works out okay, whatever's going on. It says Ozzie Newsome to 50 for the Browns. It says T.Y. Hilton for the Colts. Got a little imperfection down there lower right, and that's Hot Routes. Oh, Mike, that was yours too? Well, you are having a good break then, man. I'm assuming you're talking about the Deshaun Hamilton, either that or the Mason Rudolph, perhaps. Or no, the Ozzie. You're still talking about the fact that you have the Browns. I was thinking back booklet-wise. You're talking about the Ozzie relic for the Browns. Takes me a minute. I have to work through my progressions in my poor feeble brain, but I got you now. Signature materials, Corey Davis to 149 for the Titans. A few little minor issues on the back. Well, it is not Peyton Manning, but we're not going to send you home empty-handed if you have the Colts tonight. There is Naheem Hines on a booklet, and spine looks to be in pretty good shape on that one. It is numbered to 99. Relic and hard-signed autograph. Ah, the Broncos. The Broncos is yours too. Okay, I gotcha. Well then, yeah, Mike, because we already had like another Bronco booklet earlier, didn't we? You're pretty well crushing this break then. Todd Gurley. What happened to this guy in the Super Bowl? He just disappeared. Really in the postseason in general. He kind of just disappeared. That's to 299. I'm assuming it was the knee, and it's worse than they've been telling everybody. But, you know, that was a shame. 225, you have Tyreek Hill, Kareem Hunt, and Patrick Mahomes for the Kansas City Chiefs. Corey Davis and the Tennessee Titans. Number to 149. Dirty Dog, you need a Rosen. Stang Lover says he called for last 2-box mojo. Well, that's all right, too. How about another 1 of 1? But this one's Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. Yeah, that's looking like it's going to be pretty nice. Only because it is. That is 2 printing plates. Those are both printing plates on both sides. Relics, of course, on both sides. Your autograph in there. Seattle Seahawks, a 1-of-1 Russell Wilson booklet. Yeah, ba-boom. 2 1-of-1 booklets in one break. I love it. Now we're at Last Box Mojo, Stang Lover. It's right here. Right there is your Last Box Mojo. Oh, oh my gosh, Finrod, you've been at the hospital since Thursday and you just got home today. Listen, man, I don't know what is going on with it, but I certainly hope it gets better for you. I've been there before, and it is, those are tough situations. Whenever you've been in the hospital, something good has not happened. So, hey, we wish you well and hopefully a speedy recovery for your wife and whatever else might be involved in that situation. That is numbered to 50. It is Amari Cooper and the Oakland Raiders. And this is the Kansas City Chiefs with triple threats again, but this one's numbered to 299. Our other one was better, right? It was like to 25. Yeah, it was better. Then we have Marv Levy. How about that? You don't see Marv Levy all that often. For the Buffalo Bills, little coach action numbered to 25. And here's our very last booklet. It's to 49 for the Dolphins with Mike Gesicki. Little bit of spine wear on it. But the Dolphins probably don't care because you got a nice hard signed autograph and a handsome patch there as well. So all in all, I've got to say a pretty good case when you end up with 2 1-of-1 booklets and one of them happens to be Baker Mayfield and the other happens to be Russell Wilson. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. We have a 600 points card that we got to get rid of. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring you along with me. We're going to head over here to the spreadsheet where I will copy and paste all of the team names. Oh, by the way, there's the spreadsheet. Who needed to see the spreadsheet again a minute ago? Oh, somebody asked me for it. Who was it? It was James, I think. So James, there's your spreadsheet again as I copy the teams off of there. If you needed to see something on there, there is that. And if I made a cut and paste error or something, just raise your hand there in chat and let me know, and I will fix it. Every once in a while, I'll forget to clear out a clipboard when I am cutting and pasting, and I'll paste in the wrong username, but I don't do it too often, fortunately. And I don't ship from that, guys, so even if I ever make a cut and paste error in there, it would not affect your shipping. I print those shipping invoices directly from eBay. All right, so as you can see here in random, I have in fact pasted in all of the team names for all 32 of our teams here. I'm going to hit randomize one single time. The team that ends up in the number 1 position is going to take home a 600 points card. So there we go. And it is the Steelers, my Pittsburgh Steelers, taking home a 600 points card. Trent, we have already done basketball. And of course you will, the video will, well, there's 2 different ways to see the video of the recap. One, YouTube archives the break, and they will have that version available typically within a couple hours after the break ends. Option 2, I upload the break. The only difference in the 2 is when I upload it, I will put in tags and titles to make it easier to find when you're searching. And that again is usually, I say it goes up within 24 hours because sometimes it's the next day, but most of the time it is the same night, and you can usually catch that as well within a couple of hours. Benrod, I'm sorry that we did not get your Packers card. I would like to have made your life a little easier tonight because it sounds like things aren't going well. I wish I could have pulled a hit to make it go a little better. I'm sorry that we didn't. And yes, we're getting ready to recap, Mike, so you're going to get to see everything here in a second. Griffin, you're out, so we will see you then the next time. And Mike, if you want some of your stuff shipped overnight, Yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing that. I did that for somebody else the other day who wanted, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to ship it to you tomorrow necessarily because I got other stuff that's got to go still ahead of this break. But when I get to it, when it is time for it to ship, yes, I can ship it overnight. Send me a message. We'll work it out. 600 points awarded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Marv Levy to 25 for the Buffalo Bills. The Chiefs to 299 triple relics. That is numbered to 50. Amari Cooper and the Raiders. Of course, he's long gone, but anyway. Corey Davis, 149 Titans. This Chiefs is a little more interesting. Triple threat relics again to 25, but you have some interesting colors on that one at least. Todd Gurley to 299 for the Rams. Yes, Trent, you probably didn't hear me say it earlier, but yes, Crown Royal has already broken. This is to 149, Corey Davis and the Titans. This is T.Y. Hilton to 299 for the Colts. That's why I was letting you know about how you could catch the replay. That is to 50, Ozzie Newsome and the Browns. The Rams to 49 with Steven Jackson. Then for the Steelers, Antonio Brown, 299. Jason Witten to 299 for the Cowboys. That is numbered to 10. Mark Andrews and the Ravens. Here's Cortland Sutton for the Broncos, numbered to 50. DJ Chark to 199 for the Panthers. Cortland Sutton to 299 Broncos. Anthony Miller and the Bears to 199. For the Dolphins, you have Ronnie Brown to 25. The Saints to 299 with Kamara. To 299 Terrell Davis, rather. Sorry, Terrell Davis. And the Broncos, I was getting ready to say T.O., but yeah, clearly we know that's not right. To 49, it is Mike Ditka, Chicago Bears. Rashawn Evans to 49 for the Titans. The Eagles to 10 with Avonte Maddox. Now our booklets. This is MJM, yes, Crown Royal Basketball has already been done. Then Mike Gesicki and the Dolphins. Guys, we've got, again, I'm showing you the spines of these because a lot of the spines do have some wear and things, some chipping and various things where they were opened or held open when they were signed or whatever. Mike Gesicki there was to 49. This one of one Russell Wilson. Hello, handsome booklet. For the Seahawks, you've got dual printing plates, the autograph relics on both sides, and that is just a pretty awesome little hit there for the Seahawks. Naheem Hines to 99 for the Colts, and that one numbered, well, to 99. I said that already, didn't I? Sorry, I was thinking ahead and I lost my track there for a minute. Deshaun Hamilton to 125 for the Broncos. Some wear on the spine, of course, as we might expect. A hard-signed autograph there. A nice Mason Rudolph to 99 for the Steelers. Minor spine wear for Pittsburgh. Here's that Baker Mayfield one of one. Yeah, you gotta love that. Definitely a little spine wear on it as well. Printing plate over here, autograph, relic, nice hit for the Browns. Royce Freeman to 125. That's got quite a bit of wear on the spine where it has been opened at some prior point for the Broncos. Last but not least, the 49ers and Dante Pettis, numbered to 25. Little imperfections down there on the bottom, primarily on it, and a couple of nice relics up there. MJM Kings. Were there Kings? I do not remember if there were Kings or not. I really don't remember. I want to say that there was, but it could have been that it was something numbered. It doesn't necessarily, just because I remember saying Kings, there's a lot of numbered stuff in there, so I don't know for certain if it was an autograph or a relic. I would lean towards saying it was maybe not. It might not have even. I don't know, man. I really don't remember. You should not take my word for it, MJM. I really don't remember, to be honest with you. I've seen a lot of cards since then, and you know I don't do a good job with retaining them, so I'm sorry about that. All right, so one more time, kids. I'm going to put up the spreadsheet information here for those of you who might have missed it earlier. We're going to take one more little glance at the shipping schedule as well as the breaks that are coming up here in the days ahead. Okay, so the free shipping break, which was the Onyx Premier Gear, that's anytime it's a free shipping break, it's going to be projected out about a week after the fact. So it should be on the way to you no later than Monday, the 11th of February, but probably sooner, but shouldn't be any later than that. If your player was not the one pulled in that particular break, typically I would hold on to your consolation card until the next time you have a package shipping because it's a free shipping break. But if you don't want to wait, all you have to do is send me a message and let me know. I will gladly get that on the way to you ahead of schedule, or ahead of, your next package, in other words. The paid shipping breaks tonight, that's Crown Royal and Playbook, projected to be out the door to you and on the way by Thursday. Possibly sooner. If I can get to it sooner, I will, but Thursday is kind of the target date at the moment. And if you happen to not pull a card in either Crown Royal or Playbook, then your consolation card or cards would ship out to you with the rest of the break, since that one is a paid break. Now, one more time, looking at what we've got coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night, Leaf Autograph full-size football helmet, a Leaf Autograph football jersey, and a full case of Series 2019 Series 1 Jumbo. It says 2018 because I'm a dummy, but it's 2019, and it is right. It says 2019, I'm sure, on the listing, but when I was typing it in there, I guess I got in a hurry and I typed 2018, but that's not right. It's 2019. It is a full case, and whenever we break a full case of Series 1, the paper base has its own bidding category. So that's all the base cards will go together in one bidding category. Teams will get autograph cards, numbered cards, relic cards, or inserts as they are defined by the Topps checklist. So anything that is listed as an insert on the Topps checklist will be shipped as such to the teams, okay? Wednesday, TriStar Game Day Greats Autograph Football Jersey, a pair of Gold Rush Autograph Mini Football helmets, and a case of Contenders Football, the last case of that I have. On Thursday, we're going to open a case of Limited Football and a case of Optic Basketball. Friday, we have a new release coming out on Friday, and it is Panini 1 Football. We're going to open a full 20-box master case, which consists of two 10-box cases. So we're going to open the whole master case on Friday night, along with another case of Crown Royal basketball. On Saturday, we'll open a 6-box case of Bowman Draft Baseball Super Jumbo. And once again, the paper base cards in that one also will not ship to the teams. Paper base has its own bidding category. Teams will get chrome cards, numbered cards, inserts, autograph cards, and like that. But the paper base will go in its own bidding category for Bowman Draft Super Jumbo as well. All right, so I think that we have got, let's see, what do you say? Ben Rudd, what did you say? You've got to, oh, for sure, Ben Rudd, I'll send whatever you hit. Absolutely, absolutely. I'll, anything that you have, I mean, you are in a, that was a paid shipping break anyway, so anything you're due is going to come out to you right away anyway. The only time I don't send it right away is if it's in a free shipping break and someone isn't pulled in there just because it's a free shipping break. I typically hang on to it until the time that their next package goes, and then I send them all out at once. But on paid shipping breaks, absolutely. They always would go out then. Sorry. But also anything that you hit, of course, naturally, I would ship out, for sure as well. So I will check it, and I do always check it, guys. I keep track of it for 90 days, a rolling 90-day period. So anytime I'm getting ready to ship you a package, I basically search and see if you're due any consolation cards at the time I'm getting ready to ship. And if you are, I grab them and they go in that package. So that's why sometimes You'll get a package that has some random cards in it for various teams, or sometimes if you have several coming, I might replace it with a sealed pack of cards. Usually I put a note in it to let you know what it is. Sometimes I don't, especially for those of you who break with me often and you know what it is. You don't necessarily have to have the note. You would recognize it. Sometimes you're just going to see them in there. But yeah, for sure I do. I do keep track of that, and I will get that taken care of for you, sir. And I'm sorry. It sounds like you've got some big hospital bills coming your way, and I am sorry to hear that. But I hope that, despite the fact that I know stuff like that is really expensive, I hope that the main part of it, which is that everybody, I hope, is okay. So the money part's not fun or good, and I know all that firsthand as well. But hopefully everybody's health is going to be okay, being the most important part of that. But I will get you taken care of, my friend. Don't worry about that. All right, so everybody, that has got it covered for me tonight. So thanks for spending part of your evening with me. I'm glad that you did. I will be back at it tomorrow night. So if I do not see you then, I hope I see you again sometime soon. In the meantime, have a good week ahead, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye now.